Hello everyone, myself Dr. P. Srivastava and today we will discuss about the diagnosis of pregnancy. So what is a diagnosis of pregnancy and which question is related to the diagnosis of pregnancy? The first one is the number one diagnosis. What is a diagnosis of pregnancy? Second is the defined subjective and objective symptom of the pregnancy. And third question is a diagnostic test for the first and third trimester. Even second trimester is important. What is your reproductive period? Reproductive period begins at menarche and in menopause is 12 years to 45 years, and it may be 50 years. But here is a two exception is there. First one, delivered baby is by the cesarean 5 years 7 months, and oldest one is the 57 years 4 months. Okay, duration. The duration it is 9 months and 7 days. Yeah, 280 days. Yeah, 40 days. 14 days from the gestational age means 280 days minus 14 is 266 days. It is a fertilization. The ovulatory age, right? So we'll see about trimester. So what is a trimester? Trimester is the season in which we can divide it pregnancy in three parts. First trimester, first to 12 weeks. Second trimester, 13 to 28 weeks. 40 weeks. Right. So what is the first trimester? First trimester having a subjective and objective symptoms. Okay. So subjective symptoms, which will by symptom appear amenorrhea, means stopism menses, but some healthy individual having the bleeding occurs up to 12 weeks because of deciduous space not filled. Okay. So it may occurs during lactation and puberty, right? Morning sickness, 50% it is a very common, occurs in gravida. It feeling nausea, vomiting on rising of the bed, loss of appetite and even vomiting, right? Third is the frequency of micturition. It occurs 8 to 12 weeks due to the of the uterus is a anteverted position, so on bladder. So female feel frequency of micturition. And second reason is change in the maternal osmoregulation, which causes increased thirst and polyuria. All the micturition disappear after 12 weeks. That time uterus is straight, right? Fourth symptom, breast discomfort, feeling of fullness and prickling like sensation, especially in primary puberty. And second is the objective symptom. Yeah, objective sign. Objective sign is felt by the physician and others. First one is the breast changes. Valuable in the primary gravida, changes 6 to 8 weeks. In large, delicate vein visible. The nipple and areola is more pigmented. Mean in pelvic until provics. Right. Third is the pelvic changes. So this changes important at diagnosis of pregnancy. It is a very important. We can see the Chadwick sign, Osiander sign. Chadwick sign is appear 8 weeks, in which dusky hue of the vestibule and antevaginal wall due to the venous congestion. Osiander sign, it is a vaginal sign. Bliss discoloration of the antevaginal wall. It softened copious non-irritating mucosa discharges at the 6th week, and increased pulsations felt through the left fornix. Right, Goodwill sign. Goodwill signs appear 6th week, in which cervix becomes soft like lip of the mouth, while in non-pregnant stage it like a tip of nose. And fourth is a uterine sign. We can see the uterine sign, in which size, shape and consistency is very important. The first one is the size. A hen's egg at the 6th week, and cricket ball like 8th week, and fetal head at the 12th week. Hagar sign is 6 to 10 weeks, in which demonstrated by the bimanual examination, 2 finger in the anterior fornix, and the abdominal finger behind the uterus. The abdomen and vaginal finger seems to oppose below the body by the uterus is known as Hagar sign. Upper part of the body of uterus enlarged by the growing fetus, right? So this is due to the upper part of the body of the uterus enlarged by the growing fetus, and lower part of the body is empty. So examination should be very gentle and avoid tricks of the abortion. So this is a principle of a venereal test of pregnancy. 1 drop of VDN plus 1 drop of antiserum, both are contained. If the ablatation is not visible, it means neutralized by antibody and pregnancy positive. Urine no SCG and SCG antiserum 1 drop, urine which having no SCG. If SCG antibody not neutralized and SCG coated latex particle visible ablatation is appear is known as, it means non-pregnant. Right? Time in which we can test for immunological. Right? Selection of the time. Detecting SCG in maternal serum or urine 8 to 11 days after conception, and it is not reliable after the 12 weeks. Ultrasonography, we can detect fetal viability and gestational age, right? It can identify 29 to 35 days of gestation. So fetal viability and gestational age we can see on transvaginal ultrasonography. You can see the 6 weeks fetal pollen, cardiac activity, Doppler effect of ultrasound pick up the fetal heart rate. It means we can hear the fetal heart rate at the 10th week. Now we can come in second trimester. It will start 13 to 28 weeks. Right? Symptoms. So nausea, vomiting, pregnancy excitation subsided. Only amenorrhea is continued. Second symptom is appeared quickening. Quickening means feeling of life. It means active fetal movement felt by the mother. It can 18th week and 2 weeks earlier in multipeda. And progressive enlargement of the lower abdomen. General examination. So first one is the chloasma. We can see the pigmentation over the forehead and cheek at 24th week, and this changes more enlarged, prominent secondary pigmentation. Linea nigra, external pubis sympastic to fusiform, cartilage, 20th week. Linea nigra, a line which occur between the external pubis to fusiform cartilage. Striae, both pink and white color, visible lower abdomen, more flanks. So in flank we can see the pink and white is discoloration. Right? Second is the palpation. Palpation in which we can see 1st week the height of fundus is between pubis to umbilicus, right? And 24th week at the level of umbilicus, and 28 weeks junction of the lower third and upper 2/3, right? So this is a fundal height. And shape it is a wide in shape, and Braxton Hicks construction is present. Palpation of the fetal part. Now we will palpate the fetus 20th week and identify the position and presentation of the fetus. This is the active fetal movement. Placing hand over the fetus, we see that we can feel the active fetal movement at the 20th week. And external blotment. This is occurs in 20th week. Okay. And then now auscultation. By the help of the ordinary stethoscope, you can hear the fetal heart sound. It is a very important clinical sign of the pregnancy. It will and sound is resemble tick of watch under the pillow, and rate is 110 to 160 beat per minute. So here is a two confusion is there because of two sound is also is there. One is the uterine shuffle due to the it is a systolic murmur due to the uterine artery, and second is the fetal shuffle. It is a rush of the blood through the umbilical artery. It is a soft flowing murmur. So this is a two sound which confuse the fetal sound. Right? This is a external blotment A, and B is the internal blotment. Here is the amniotic fluid is more than amount of the fetus. Then one hand is placed one side and second is the second side, and push the one side. The fetus fell by other side of the hand due to the excess amount of the amniotic fluid. This is internal blot. Now investigation, sonography. So we can here diagnose with the fetal anatomy, placental localization, routine sonography. It will occur 18 to 20 weeks, and also we can find with gestational age. And second is the MRI. MRI is important for the evaluation of the animal proportion of the fetus, right? And fetal anatomy survey also. So now we will come. What is your third trimester? It will start 29 to 40 weeks, right? So here is symptoms. Symptom amenorrhea continuing, enlargement of the abdomen, and a pressure of the frequency of the maturation reappear. Fetal movement are more prominent, right? Sign. Cutaneous changes are more prominent, right? And uterine shape is spherical, less than 36 week. Uterine shape is spherical, हो गया. Fundal height, Braxton Hicks contraction more prominent, and fundal height up to the level of iciform cartilage at 36 weeks, and it comes down to 32 weeks level at the 40 weeks because of the enlargement of the presenting part. To determine whether the height of the uterus corresponds to 32 weeks or 40 weeks. So engagement of the heart should be tested. If the head is floating, it is 32 weeks of pregnancy, and if the head is engaged, it is of 40 weeks of pregnancy. So we will see the and determine whether the height of the uterus corresponds to 32 weeks or 40 weeks, right? Braxton Hicks contraction more prominent. Fetal movement easily felt, and palpitation of the fetal pulse also occurs. Fetal heart sound is more prominent, but in case of the obese mother, it not be audible, right? And placental anatomy, this is a symphysis fundal height, SFH, right? And amniotic fluid volume assessment by the third trimester, and placental anatomy, it is a very important to know about the where the location fundus previa, and also thickness. If the thickness placentomegaly, it occurs in diabetic, other abnormalities are noted, right? Other information, fetal life, number of the fetus, presentation, and organ anatomy is done in the first, second trimester are surveyed again, right? Sonography. Gestational age estimate by the BPD, SC, SC, and FI, right? But it is not very important. So gestational age estimation by BPD, SC, SC, and FL is less accurate. Its variation is occur plus 3 weeks or minus 3 weeks. Only fetal growth assessment can be made provided accurate dating scan has been done in the first and second time. So we can differentiate pregnancy from the following diseases. Number 1, pseudocyesis. It means false perception of the pregnancy, and it is a psychological disorder where the woman has the false but believe that she is pregnant although no pregnancy exists. So here is the pregnancy sign is the absent, only internal movement is felt by the patient, and other obstetric examination reverse absence, positive sign of pregnancy also absent, and examination with the ultrasonography immunological test for the pregnancy may be negative, right? Second is the foregoing. The tumor is slow growing, often taken years. Amenorrhea is absent. The feel is a form more toward hard, and positive sign of pregnancy are absent, and ultrasonography immunological test for pregnancy gives negative result. Third, incystic peritonitis. It is occurs in which patient suffering from Koch's infection and past history, right? In which amenorrhea of longer duration may be present, swelling in ill-defined, absence of positive sign of pregnancy, internal examination reveal normal uterus, right? Ultrasonography, absence of fetus. Second is the distended, last one is the distended urinary bladder. In chronic retention of urine due to the retroverted gravid uterus, distended bladder may be mistaken as ovarian cyst or acute hydramnios. When catheterization of the bladder, this problem is solved. So this is the summary of differential diagnosis. Now, to sign having a number of the symptoms. Number 1, palpation of the fetal part and perception of the active fetal movement by the examination at about 20 week, right? Auscultation of the fetal ultrasound. Ultrasound events of improve as early 6th week and later on the fetus. And what is a probable sign? Probable sign is the abdominal enlargement, reduction in contraction, changes in the size and shape and consistency of the fetus, right? Softening of the cervix or standard sign, internal development and immunological test. It will know about the probable sign, right? So, what is a gestational age and prediction of the expected date of delivery? The estimation of gestational age and thereby forecasting the EDD is not only the concern of the individual but is invaluable in the diagnosis of intrauterine growth retardation of the fetus and manage of the headaches of pregnancy. So gestational age is about 280 days calculated from the first day of last menstrual period. A reliable parameter for the estimation of gestational age, right? So the following parameter, first one is the patient statement. So date of fruitful coitus. If the patient can remember the date of single fruitful coitus, right? Nigel's formula, it is provided 50% prediction, 7 days on either side of the EDD, right? It means 7 days plus a minus, means 280 days plus LMP plus minus 7 days is EDD, known as Nigel's formula. And date of the kidney, about 22 weeks primigravida and 24 weeks multivida date of kidney. So this is a estimation that we can predict the expected date of the delivery. Okay, thank you very much.